normally see my setup from this angle.
Let me see it.
What if I turned the camera
I've always
around,
wanted to see it. Like, I've always wondered if it's like a shed or like, what is it? I'd be so confused.
Showed you the entire room where all the magic happens.
Yeah, boy.
That is exactly what we're doing in today's Danny Aaron
It's so clean.
setup tour.
Not like as in actually clean, but you know what I'm saying.
Every now and again,
it's
because
simple,
obviously the setup's
but
always
full.
changing. We're always doing some new stuff. But I've not done one in like maybe a year, maybe even like a year and a half. The room and the setup has changed
my hand,
so
kitty.
much. So without further ado, lads, let's show you my new upgraded setup. So we walk in from that door. Yes, my room is in the garden. If you can, you know, if I open it up, there we go.
Does he got like a tiny house?
It's the garden, so I don't live in the same like bit that my mum and dad and all that live in. So I'm like, you know, that's why I get to shout and scream, because I'm not connected to them, right? So as you walk in, one of the new additions to the setup is all of these LED lights, which I absolutely love. I think they make the setup so much better, especially, obviously, we get to the main setup.
Oh my God!
But as you can see, on the main setup, it just looks so much nicer. Like, lads, I was going to turn them, right, I can turn them off like this, ready? Look at the difference between that and then that. It's just made it so much better.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I'm very happy with that. The only upgrade I'm going to get is, you see this massive thing here? I don't know how well it shows on video, but basically, this is just like a massive light box. And you can see it kind of just lights up the wall pink and blue. I've ordered another one that's going to go right here. So basically, if you can imagine the setup, it's just going to have one either side. One thing I'm going to talk about, because every time I tweet my room on Twitter or whatever, people are like, oh my God, the walls are molding, which are talking about stuff like this, right? Basically, not to go on a tangent.
It's the sound pads.
But my walls aren't like actual walls you'd have in your room. You know what I mean? Like, these are like, if you can see, they're like, it's like wood, because obviously this used to be a garage. It's now converted into a room / office or whatever. So yeah, they're not actual like, it's not actual like plastered wall. So basically, what you can see here is when I've had LED strips in the past, when you rip them off, that is the
okay, so it's LEDs. I thought that was the outline of the
on a wall like this.
Those little cushion things right there that help with noise.
When I've had these soundproofing, which if you don't know, I guess I haven't showed you, we got a load of soundproofing pretty much all around the gaff, because obviously I'm a bit of a screaming boy. When you remove them, for example, this one's fell off, you could just see all of that on the wall. It's not ideal. Yeah, I could paint it, but realistically, to paint it, I'd have to get rid of everything on the walls and do it again. I can't be bothered. I'm sorry, I really can't be bothered. What I guess I can show you is a close-up of all the cards here. I mean, as you can see them, they are right here are all old stickers. So we've got a PSA 9 Ronaldo, a PSA 9 Haaland, and a PSA 7 Lionel Messi. Strangely enough, boys, actually, the Erling Haaland card there is actually the most expensive one out of them three. Obviously, they've got the YouTube plaques going in order, which I think is a nice touch. So obviously, the first main channel, then we got the clips, obviously the big boy, then the shorts, then the more. They are the, you know, that's the order of when I got
the right
plaques.
there.
I think that's a nice touch. We then got some more cards.
I cannot wait for me plaques. I need some plaques, chat.
PSA 6 R9 signed Heung-min Son shirt. One of my favorite footballers
what do I say in chat for?
Time.
Top spur? No. What's that?
And then I don't really speak about this one this much, but this is a Glenn Hoddle signed shirt. Moving down below, we've got my first ever signed.
I never in my life knew how like what do you call it? How popular Kappa was. I thought Kappa was like a new thing until I started seeing all of the old like jerseys and stuff and like how involved they were with soccer. I never knew it was that crazy.
Men charity match shirt. Can't lie, the framing's kind of broken, but you don't really see it on video, so it's fine. Obviously, one of the best days of my life right there. And then we've got, you know, a nice little touch there. Virginity rocks, you know, shout out.
You're a virgin.
Then one of my favorite adverts of all time, I guess, if you know, you know. Lastly, we've got a few more cards up here. Another old Sergio Ramos. A very, very nice. This is one of my most expensive cards. An immaculate sign, Lionel Messi.
Wow.
With a Xavi next to him. And then finally, two more here. Mbappe and Vinicius Jr. But I guess that's all like the, you know, in the background stuff sorted. What you really care about now.
That's what I've been
is
waiting to
the
see.
Setup, which this is what it looks like when I'm just chilling. Can't lie, don't look under there. Do you know what I mean?
God,
Cable management, I don't really care about. I'm sorry, I really don't. But I guess we will. We get onto the setup. I guess we can start with a chair. It's not your like normal gaming chair. You know, normally you'd have like a massive chair with a big
He's got a
back and all
cup
that.
holder.
This is actually like an ergonomic chair, and it's supposed to help with my posture. So you know. So you take a sit, lads. You take a seat, and then boom. This is what I see pretty much every single day of my life. We've got, well, technically we've got 5 monitors. I only really use 4. The main one, obviously, is always to go on FIFA or, you know, the console, whatever game I'm playing. The middle one is always the console. One on the left is where I have, like, let me set up what I'd normally do when I'm streaming, okay?
That's
so
what I want to
it
see.
Looks like. So this is what it looks like when I'm streaming.
Oh, okay,
this page
okay.
will always have like Twitter on it because I'm addicted to reading tweets, unfortunately. Obviously, main one doesn't change, that's FIFA. And then this one, I can't lie, one day I just decided to whack it like vertical, and I actually really like it because normally it's got the chat on it, so you know when I chat there, my alerts there when I'm streaming, so that's like the streaming monitor, and then the one above here is basically what I will see, you know, make sure the camera's in focus, all that malarkey. And one thing I do get quite a lot is, Danny, why do you have so many cameras? Well, it's quite simple. This one right here, as you can see, is recording the actual YouTube video. This one right here is the streaming one, so when I'm streaming, that's the one they will see. And then this little puppy right here is for TikTok, if I ever go live on TikTok. So I think they're all justified, I think they're all valid, and that's why I've got so many cameras. We've also got another monitor here, which is normally when football's on, you know, when football's on.
Rather than having to...
on there, quite self-explanatory. We've got 2 Elgato key lights, which I can control with my Stream Deck.
Oh my God!
All I've got to do, click that button,
Oh my...
I can control with my
Bro, there's like 2 human beings worth of skin cells back there. Oh my God. Look at the... Oh my God. Oh.
Stream Deck, as you can see. All I gotta do, click that button, they turn off. Click it again, they turn on. Hey, someone, well, that's weird. Someone's just typing in the chat, and I am not streaming. That's quite weird. But yeah, we've got the Elgato key lights. Obviously, I've just showed you the Stream Deck. This is basically where I control so many things. You can't really see, it's not really in focus. But we've got everything here. OBS, Twitch, YouTube,
I love how much he just doesn't care.
literally everything. I used to, like, when I used to edit a lot, we've got all the editing things here. When I used to do Photoshop a lot, we've got all that there. Even the web app, when I used to go on the web app a lot, we have stuff like this. You know, I could quick sell things using the Stream Deck. Don't know if that's legal or not. But yeah, I like this a lot. This is how I control my stream. So basically, when I click this button here, it would change the scene over to my PC. Sorry, it's not focused. And then I want to change it back. I click that button and we are back to the thing. Same with, you know, all these buttons have got, you know, some sort of purpose. Over to my PC. Sorry, it's not focused. And then I want to change it back. I click that button and we are back to the
What changed?
Sorry, it's not focused.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, I was so confused. I was like, wait, what is he looking at here?
Back to the thing. Same with, you know, all these buttons have got, you know, some sort of purpose. And I really, really like it. Next to that is actually one of like a really cool purchase I've made. So basically, you can sync up, say, like the music on this one, and you can basically control the music like this. Instead of doing your volume normally, you can have 4 inputs. So you can have, you know, music, mic, computer sounds, blah, blah, you know what I mean? And just adjust them like this, which I think is a very, very handy feature. Also got this over here, which is like quite a big piece of kit. Basically, I can't lie, I only use these two here. This one controls the mic volume, this one controls the music volume. That's all I basically do. We've got a bunch of stuff here that I've not really ever done anything with, but I like cool effects if I ever want to. And yeah, I guess that, lads, in terms of the setup, that's kind of it. I mean, if you really care, I've got like a really nice key.
That blows my mind. Oh my God, that blows my mind. It just shows you, bro, that you really don't need crazy stuff to, like, you know what I'm saying, really do get the job done. That's insane. I like this keyboard. I didn't know you could get small keyboards like this that still had the like what do you call it? The not the numpad, but the arrow keys. That's what I need. Fuck. That is giant ass fucking keyboard. I hate it.
Keyboard, to be fair, like, I mean, it's quite dirty, apologies, but yeah, it's like a nice keyboard if you listen
It's crazy how that's the first thing that he said was dirty. Am I wildin', or is that crazy? That's insane, right?
to it. It's like, it's not like an obnoxiously clicky one. Then I just got like a wireless Logitech mouse. For the mic, I've got this, whatever stand that is, with this bad boy. This is basically what every single streamer in the world uses, is a Shure SM7B, and I'd highly, highly recommend it. Also, lads, what I want to show you is my bin. Now, this seems like a weird thing to do, but this bin, lads, is motion detected, and then you can just close it like that, which I think is quite cool. But that, in terms of the setup, that's about it. We've got to, again, do not look at the wires. We've got a computer down here. I can't tell you the specs. Also, this is to stop Silas getting into it. But I can't tell you the specs. It doesn't look that good. It's just, you know, gets the job done. And then we've got where I sleep. And currently there is a monkey on the screen for some reason. I actually was watching, if I show you, watching a bit of SpongeBob. I absolutely love SpongeBob, to be honest with you. About to beat my meat. And I guess the last things we can show you is the free shirts here. We've got a Richarlison signed shirt, a shirt from a charity match, the Content Creators Cup, and then last but not least, the iconic, personally signed to Danny, Silas Stuttgart shirt. And I guess that's where we can end the setup tour. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe.
This is what your room looks like when you really just grinding. This is what it looks like when you really on that grind.
We do another one in like a year's time, because it's definitely going to change by then. So if you don't want to miss that, make sure to subscribe. Peace.
Get your shit, Danny. Do your thing, King. I'm proud of you. Insane, bro. Insane.